What up, what up, what up? It's your boy TY. This is TYRHEATV. And as you see right now, you see Jalen Carter, former Georgia star, turns himself in. Now, he had an arrest warrant that was issued for the top NFL draft pick, potentially top NFL draft pick, for his alleged role in a fatal January car crash. The arrest warrant was issued Wednesday on the potential number one NFL draft pick, Jalen Carter, for his alleged role in the January crash that killed a teammate and a recruiting staffer for the University of Georgia. Now, the Georgia defensive lineman is wanted on charge of reckless driving and racing. Now, this happened in Athens, Clark County. The police department is found after the investigation that Carter allegedly was street racing with Chandler LaCoy on January 15th. Both LaCoy, uh, Georgia staffer, and Georgia offensive lineman were killed when Ford Expedition was driving left of the road and at a high rate speed and hit two telephone poles. The two occupants of the vehicle, of LaCoy's vehicles, was injured, and police quickly determined that speed was the factor of the crash. After the warrant was issued, Carter left the NFL Combine, returned to Athens, where he was booked and released after posting a bond on Wednesday night. He's reportedly to return to the Combine today, so he's back at the NFL Combine. Under the investigation, it says that Carter, the driver of a 21 Jeep Trackhawk, was racing LaCroix, and he was driving a 21 Ford Expedition. They was operating their vehicles in a manner consistent with racing shortly after leaving downtown around 2:30 a.m. Evidence demonstrated that both vehicles switched between lanes, drove in the center turn lane, drove in opposite lanes of travel, overtook other motorists, and drove at high rates of speed in an attempt to outdistance each other. Now, it's more of that in the report. I'm just, not verbatim, but just giving y'all some of them. But they said the expedition was traveling at rates, speeds of 104 miles per hour. And the toxicology report indicated that blood alcohol was at 0.197. So I don't know the legal rate in Georgia for drinking, but they know alcohol was in the system and speed of driven was at 104. So according to the Atlanta Journal, Carter was at the scene of the crash, left before emergency personnel arrived. So he left the scene. Per report, he gave seconds accounts of the wreck as after police officer questioned him about whether he was being racing the car that crashed after returning to the crash scene. After he returned to the crash scene. Let me correct myself. Approximately 90 minutes after it happened. The report notes that Carter was summoned back to the crash scene by Georgia Director of Player Support and Operations at the request of the police, and they came to the scene of the crash. So there's a lot of things that's not looking well for Jalen Carter, and you hate to see this happen to a young player. Not even, still in college, going to the NFL draft, trying to be the number one draft pick, and you get in trouble. I mean, we all been young. We all have done things like this, and you just want to pray for all parties involved. Lives was taken, young people doing reckless things, and you can't judge anybody. I just hope that things work out for the gentleman. Prayers to the family that's involved. Lives was missing. Lives was taken. Whatever happened, I hope he take responsibility for it and he learned from this. I will keep y'all up to date on this. I will follow the story as more news come out. And if y'all can look yourself, go ahead, Google. We got TMZ talking about it. We got Yahoo Sports. We got ESPN. So this is a sports story of the day. And y'all can go ahead and do y'all thing. This is TY. This is TYRHEATV. 3 strikes, I'm out. You know why. I'm gone.